And this is A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It's your boy AAGC and your girl B-Rad, because I can't say B-Fab, that's already taken. B-Rad, respect Boo, Malibu.
I was going to say B-Rad is taken too.
Represent.
Malibu.
A&B Convos, Wrestling Edition. What's going on, people?
What up?
First and foremost, I want to make sure that we're looking okay. I think we look okay. It might clear up, but it's a little fuzzy. I'm not loving it.
Is it fuzzy?
So it's a tad fuzzy. Did a lot of work here to try to get things together, so this is not going to clear up. Let us know. But I think we sound okay. Yeah, we sound okay. Could look better. Look at that. Andre the Giant, Big John Studd. See, this right here, WrestleMania moment, Jack. I want to see Andre the Giant size moments.
Cyndi Lauper, dude.
Cyndi Lauper, Liberace, Junkyard Dog, Freddie Blassie, Roddy Piper, Mr. T. Look at this. This is a moment. This is a moment I'm talking about. We sound good. What's going on, everybody?
What up, y'all?
Thank y'all for joining us here for our Raw Go Home show, live watch along and review. I feel some type of way. I got some opinions, and I think I want to share it. But first and foremost, we always got to say, who's first in line? Number one with the fast pass. That is the Nation of Domination. What's going on? Good to see you in here. It's about a week. It's going to be fire. I hope so. We're doing a live. Yeah, we're going live, right?
Yes.
We're doing a live WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 prediction tomorrow night with just Alex of Alex's World. So make sure y'all come back because we all have something to say. What's Paul saying right now? I think he is ready. What up, Junior Dugan? Good to see you. Isaiah Smalls, baby.
What up, Isaiah Jr.?
I think we cleared up. I don't know if I love it, but I think the software that we use, because there was another YouTuber that was having some problems. So I don't know. I got out of it. I went back in. It looks a little clearer. I think we'll be okay. Who else we got in the house? Jaden Winchester.
Hey, Jaden. I need him to get his teeth whitened.
I mean, don't. Wise men don't need their teeth whitened. Makes them edgier. I think it's gonna rise. It's gonna be Dustin Rhodes, baby. Dustin's rising like a phoenix from the ashes. I love it. Who else we have in the house? What up, Zay? Good to see you, Zay.
What up, Zay?
It's not really giving me the accurate number count.
Hey, Jedi Knight.
Good to see you, Oos. You, the one. Good to see you in the house.
Let me see if I log in, how it's looking, because now I'm a little
concerned. Your end. Sophie Dofi, hi and bye. Thank you for stopping by, Sophie Dofi.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Yes, Sonya Deville is back. Let me tell you, I love her theme music. I think it's scary. I love her fit. It's perfect. I don't know about this teaming with Chelsea Green business, but you gotta go on this as yourself.
I did. What do you mean?
Yourself wouldn't have commercials.
Sweetie, I'm in this myself. I promise you.
There's no way.
Okay.
There was literally a commercial there. If we go down, let me see. See? What was that?
I said, you're right, dear.
Y'all hear that? Can you say one more time for the people? I don't think they heard. Did y'all hear it?
They're trying to watch The Wise
Can
Men.
you get a little closer to the mic, please?
They're trying to watch The Wise Men.
Okay. I love this.
Yeah, StreamYard is tripping, but
StreamYard tripping just a little bit. Just a little bit. Bloodline Goodfellas commercial was hilarious. Yeah, he wasn't bad. Although I don't know if he's got a, I don't know if Roman's really got a career in Hollywood yet.
Hey, say.
I think the Tribal Chief is going to need to stick around for a little bit. So that just goes to my prediction for tomorrow night. Just that much more. That Goodfellas commercial. I got it all figured out. So you just wait for it. What's going on? Who else we got in the house? I'm going to say some quick hellos. I think I said Jane Winchester. Good to see you. Jody Bennett. Woo! Good to see you, Jody. This Raw's been fire. Okay. And now we got Judgment Day's Damian Priest and Dom Dom.
Dom Dom.
Dom's about to cut a little
Dom
promo.
Dom chewing gum gum.
Oh, here we go, Dom.
Shut up.
Got it coming, son. Yep. Does anybody in here really think that Dom is going to win this match at WrestleMania? Yeah. I mean, we're come back because we want to talk predictions tomorrow night, but I gotta ask the question. I feel
like I need to say something very important. So he's already wiped that teardrop off once, right?
No, he had laser surgery. He had
What I think that they should do is they actually have fake tattoos. They could get a fake tattoo of a teardrop and then put that on there. That will be more likely to not rub off.
Hey, man, he did Hard Time. I think he was on the same cell block as Martha Stewart. She got the placa, but unfortunately, the network's like, we can't do it, Martha. So she had to laser it off.
No, Martha, I heard that she got it with the white ink, so you can't see it unless it's a fluorescent light.
Okay.
Yeah.
LA Knight, Bobby, they're now in catering at the Bible. Yeah, you know what?
Do you know what flaca means, by the way?
I'm sorry, what now?
Do you know what flaca means, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. At this point, last year, the mid-card champions didn't make the Mania card. Yeah, facts. Would you give us an 8.5 out of 10? All right. Andre the Giant match should be at Mania. I hear you there, Junior Dugan. I like it. Michael Tolbert, how are you?
Hey, Michael, welcome. Hey, Carmelina.
Hey, Carmelina. Didn't even do the women. Yep. Good to see you in here. I would. Wait, he's at the teardrop right there.
That's what I said.
I thought you said he took it off.
No, remember last time he got sweaty and it wiped off.
Oh,
and it smeared. And I'm like, they need to do something else.
Or just get a real one, young man. You skirt.
I know he ain't about to get that on his face.
Get it on your face.
Crazy?
Get it on your face.
He's not that committed to the role.
Commit to the role. Uh-oh, wait for it. I hate you. There it is. Look at David. He's like, we didn't rehearse this.
I'm telling you, they need to bring Vicky out. She needs to be involved in this.
Wow.
I promise you, if Vicky Guerrero comes out at WrestleMania, because Rhea is going to be preoccupied with what she got going on. Aaliyah gets involved, his mom gets involved or whatever. Vicky Guerrero, come out there.
I'm not mad at it.
I would love it.
Hey, Brandon, we're your favorite people. We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brandon.
It's good to be here. We hope that you will join your favorite people again tomorrow night for our WrestleMania prediction show. It's going to be a banger. Look,
Nation of Domination. Look, player. We are going to be at the Hall of Fame and SmackDown on Friday. You heard? So we already learned the hard way. We cannot go live in SmackDown. We cannot go live in the Hall of Fame, but we are going to get as much behind the scenes footage as possible and share it with y'all.
Yeah, we're going to bring it to you. And there's going to be some members only exclusives.
That's right. Now, when we're outside of SmackDown and when we come out of the Hall of Fame, we'll try to do some lives at that point, the best that we can, depending on what reception will look like. See if we could catch anybody who's, any other fans, any other wrestlers who may be out hanging around or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But so we are going to be there live Friday night for SmackDown and live for that Hall of Fame show. But then we will come home in time to go live with you guys for WrestleMania.
That's right. We're going to catch a little bit of stand and deliver. We will not be doing a live watch like that. It's just too much.
Too much.
In one weekend. We got a busy weekend ahead of us.
It's too much.
But we're excited. We're excited. This is the build-up to WrestleMania. Right here, you said it last week. This is what Dom needed to say. I wanted Eddie to be my father. And yeah, Vicky Guerrero shows up.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes. I mean, the fact that we know that she's no longer with AEW, it is the perfect time to bring her into this storyline.
Absolutely.
Everybody would love it.
What's up, Wesley
Everybody
Franklin? Good to see you in here. Welcome. Triple H approved of the new World Championship design. Thank goodness for that. Did he approve of a new Tag Team Championship design? Because I'm sick of those belts.
Sick of it.
Sick of them carrying around those nickels. That's what they are.
They
Just
look
a bunch
like
of
some nickels. Some second-class citizen nickels.
What up, D Extreme Tate 824?
What up, David Tate?
Hang on. I see it. I'm gonna get to it. I don't want to skip over anybody. Brandon Thomas down, please don't get hit again. He's fitting to catch some hands.
Wait, I saw
telling you.
someone new in there. It was DB somebody.
No, it's David
DB
Tate Jr.
Extreme. Oh, I got you. My bad. We already said okay.
Yep. It depends on where they're gonna go after Mania between Ray and Dom. There's so much I want to say, but I gotta wait till tomorrow night. Mm-hmm. She will not let me say anything. I've said too much already.
Yeah, he gonna ruin the show.
I've said too much already.
It's called a spoiler. Super Champ champion in the house.
I'm gonna get there. I want to get there.
Hey, RSL World.
What's good, Richie Bailey? Good to see you all up in here. You know what? Let me get that ticker up. Let me get the Raw ticker up. All right. So that's my question. Take a look at this ticker, folks, because we got some questions that we need answers to. Can't wait for tomorrow night's preview. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show. I'm excited. Hey, guess what? Your birthday is the same as Logan Paul. Thank you for that reminder, Sophie Dophie.
You had it first.
I did have it first. Okay. Just like Ray J said, I had it first. Yeah.
Please don't, no.
But he was like,
I hit. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. But you know what?
That was kind of sad.
But you know what? I got predictions for that too. But I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I don't think Seth Rollins has won a Mania match since, what was it, 2019? Something like that?
I'm getting tired of Seth jobbing. He deserves more respect.
So he's got to get this win, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. What if you guys run into Roman on SmackDown because he's supposed to be there on Friday? Yeah, I know.
It won't be the first time we ran into Roman. He touched me.
I think you.
He did? Didn't he?
You did go to that bathroom. It took you a long time to get back here.
That's not what I meant.
Did you get back here? You're all sweating and stuff. Like, where'd you get? No concessions? You ain't had no concessions? You don't have no popcorn in your hand? You didn't have no hot dog in your hand? Don't you say it. The family show.
I did. First of all,
I swear for God.
Y'all know he's playing.
Oh, I swear for God.
Everybody in here knows. I put my hand out for the fist bump, and Roman bumped it, and then I rubbed his bicep.
Everybody up in here knows.
That happened.
No, North Carolina. Everybody know what that look mean. I'll put your hands on the white meat show.
My white meat is already showing.
You're going to be a messed up something messing with me. Oh my God. Richie Bailey with the first super chat of the night. Thank you very much, Richie Bailey. We appreciate you.
Richie Bailey.
And we will go ahead and say that on WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, the Super Chat Championship of the World will be defended one more again. Will Richie Bailey retain or will he be dethroned? Like some other people who may be dethroned. And I can't say who until tomorrow night. Tune in.
You see, you're giving spoilers again. Anyway, on to the Super Chat.
Goodness gracious. Y'all hear why Alexa Bliss has been out of action? Unfortunately, she had a bout with skin cancer. All prayers to her and hope she can come back healthy and strong. Yes.
Yes. And there was twofold. Yes, she had a skin cancer removal surgery. And I know quite a few people who have done that, and it's not like a really big procedure. But she also was on The Masked Singer. And she did get cut the same night, but it was so cute. She did such a good job. I had no idea she had that big old voice in her. And you know her, I'm sure her husband coached her, but she, she talked about her, bout with anorexia, or was it bulimia, an eating disorder. And then she also talked about how much she has stage fright when it comes to singing and how she just had to conquer a fear by doing that. And so I just wanted to give her a shout out. I'm so proud of her.
Shout out to Alexa Bliss.
It was awesome.
We're going to try to get her on the show. Maybe her husband come on the show. I don't know. That would be good. But it kind of sucks that she's missing in action.
It does suck. And they're going to have to regroup again when they bring her back and figure this out.
I hate the fact that oh, wow. Dom with the interference. What's the mic? It takes a low-life son to beat up on your dad. It takes a low-life son to beat up on your dad. And now I want to hear, excuse me.
I don't know if that's going to be tonight. What's she going to do?
This is the go-home show. Make it happen, Captain. You mentioned Eddie.
Where is Santos?
Yeah, where are... Okay. Oh, wait. Someone's coming out. Is it Santos? Is it? Yep, here we go. Here comes Legato.
It took y'all long enough. Jeez.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Stop it.
Thank you, Richie Bailey, for that super chat. I just, they're heels.
You know what? Latinos stick together, okay? Familia.
Say that to Andrade, who was going at it with Ray. All the time. They always got black on black crime, brown on brown crime, crime time, yo, yo, yo.
I gotta tell you, when we first saw Dom come backstage the first couple times, we were like, is he gonna wrestle? He doesn't even look like he's ready to wrestle. And then when they came out, it's okay. It was a little awkward, but he has really developed some character. Like, I really didn't even think that I couldn't even fathom him being in this group, how that would work out.
Hang on now. Andre the Giant. Hang on, everybody. See, when he was younger,
I love that his hair was as big as his body.
He could move. He was agile.
That fro, man.
See, and he wouldn't let you win unless he wanted you to win.
Of course not. He's a giant.
That's how it went down. That's how it went down, man. Huh? Look at this ring of champions.
You have to give it to Bobby Lashley. You have to. Because Bobby, okay, I'll save that for tomorrow.
Well, look at the list. It's a lot of
Bobby
names
Lashley
there.
is first on the list.
Oh, look who's here!
Oh, y'all still going here.
Where you guys been?
Oh, I like those shirts.
I do like those shirts.
He reminds me so much of Rick Rude.
He does.
He really looks like him, man. Is there any relation at all?
I don't know. Hey, RSL World, good to see you. If y'all don't want to spoil A and B, it'll be tough. Might want to dip out right after Raw. Yeah, I know. Oh, there we go. Hello, Dexter. Interesting. The Almighty. I have some thoughts on this.
I wish Elias wasn't just comic relief. I really think he's better than that.
I have some thoughts on this. LA Knight is in this. I think LA Knight.
Do not give your prediction right now.
I think LA Knight.
You know what?
I can't. There was a question right here.
Go ahead. Give your prediction.
Okay, it's not even a prediction. This is not for WrestleMania. This is SmackDown. I can give a prediction for SmackDown.
Oh, that's for SmackDown?
Yeah, this is happening on SmackDown.
My bad. Go ahead and give your prediction.
What I'm saying is LA Knight, I think, because it's happening in Los Angeles, needs to be part of WrestleMania. I think some stuff might go down. I think the last two, I think it might be some kind of like a Sheamus, Drew situation. Both hands get raised. Both guys go on to Mania.
Him and Bobby?
Yeah. Bobby's got to have an opponent.
Right. Well, at this point, Bobby's been written out, which is why I said if Bobby doesn't have an opponent and they're not putting him in WrestleMania, they better give him this Andre the Giant trophy.
I think they will. I don't know. I suspect shenanigans. Okay, look at this crowd of people.
Well, if there's a shenanigans that lead to Bobby saying, I want him tomorrow.
First of all, we're going to see this.
I know.
Live. We will see for the first time, we are going to see the Andre the Giant Battle Royal live. And I anticipate shenanigans at the end of that match. I don't think it's because that's it. That's literally the night before. I say you got to have Lashley in there, and you got to have LA Knight. Yeah. Okay. You're no Ray J. Yeah, I know that, Sophie Delphi. It's not my best impression. You should have jumped on backstage. Don't think I didn't want to, Richie Bailey. Don't think I didn't want to, okay? He walks down, just glistening, oily. You know what I mean? First of all, I wouldn't want to ever touch him. He looked like he needed a shower. I don't know what was going on there. You know, but she was over here just slicked. You ever see that scene? What was it? Was it Long Came Polly or something? What was that movie with Ben Stiller and Jennifer Aniston? And he's like playing basketball with somebody who's shirtless and hairy. And then his face just kind of slides down the hip. So that's pretty much what she did as he walked down the ramp. I'll never forget this, man. She may not remember it this way, but yeah, she did touch the bicep. But she was all, and then the face rubbed the bicep, and I'm just looking at this in slow motion. People taking pictures. Somebody was like, "You better get your girl."
That did not happen.
I mean,
he is so telling tales out of school.
Selective outrage. Oh man, no, she's more than a fan. Let me tell you something right now. She would leave me for him.
I would not. I would not leave you for anybody.
She would leave me for him. Damn, it's a tough night. Hey, punching the air right now. Yeah, I am.
But if there was like a one night situation, you know, like an indecent proposal situation, I mean, we can work through that, right? I'm just kidding.
Thank you guys for showing up for A&B Combos Wrestling Edition.
No,
we
no.
are out of here. Good night, everybody.
I'm just kidding.
How dare you?
I'm just kidding.
How dare you? Y'all see the documentary on Yokozuna? Yeah.
Very sad.
First of all, I gotta be honest with you. I was all in on him being Japanese back in the day. I had no clue.
Right.
And that was part of the K-Fab.
Right.
I totally bought that he was Japanese sumo wrestler. I was cool with it.
Yeah.
I like the K-Fab, but that's also part of the reason why my predictions are going to be what they're going to be. Because of K-Fab.
Mm-hmm.
Same goes with John Cena. If y'all saw, I don't know if you saw, Austin Theory gave a promo earlier on in the night. Empty arena. Felt like COVID times all over again.
I know, that you did, right?
I got thoughts on this. I
do have some thoughts.
Because it's for me, it centers in the K-Fab of this. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying?
The K-Fab of it all. You know, there's only so much K-Fab left these days. You just got to cherish what you can get, and we just got to deal with the fact that that's just not the times we live in anymore.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Oh, wow. 22 years since Vince bought WCW. Wow. I mean, it was a...
And how many years till he buys AEW? Just kidding. I'm just
I think it's going to be the other way around. If he does, in fact, sell the WWE, you know.
He wouldn't sell it to them just because. They would have to have someone else buy it on the DL for them. But I think it would come out. I feel like I really like that shirt. I don't necessarily need a KO WrestleMania shirt, but I wouldn't mind that Zayn WrestleMania shirt.
No, I don't love it. I still feel some type of way about this. I think I just don't think this KO Sammy Uso thing is everything like it's being presented. I don't know. I could be reading too much into it, maybe because I'm really wanting an ultimate swerve, but
do you notice that Jay grabs Sammy's beard? I've seen him do it more than once. When he's grabbing him, he grabs him by the beard.
It's a good handle. Sammy's cutting the promo. Hey, Henry, good to see you. They're called Tonight Mania Raw. Yeah. Hey, Co-Carriage. I don't know how I feel about this. Hey, Anthony, good to see you. B's making it worse. Yeah, she did, Sophie Dophie. Yeah, she did.
Hey, Anthony.
We will never get the reveal of Uncle Howdy. Gosh.
I
don't even have any words. Okay, Brandon, you're right. She does love me. She's not gonna leave me.
Oh wow, Nation of Domination. We can't be friends anymore. See, that's messed up, yo.
Am I to believe, and I'm not going to give any prediction right now, but am I to believe that this is going to be the fall, the complete disintegration of the bloodline? The Usos are going to lose their titles. Roman's going to lose his title. Is this what I'm supposed to believe?
Look where Nation of Domination just invited you to, because that is somewhere that he actually
come hit me
has never been.
On Bourbon Street with me. Oh!
he wants to go to New Orleans. I cannot believe you just said that. That's so funny. He'll still take you up on that.
Although I'm vegan. Do you got any vegan etouffee out there? You got any vegan crawfish? Any vegan crocodile?
I got some vegan crawfish.
Some vegan crawfish, baby. But I want to know if we got that vegan etouffee, a little dirty rice. I want some of that dirty rice. Give me some beads. Yeah, I want to. I know what it is, and I just want to experience one time in my life. I don't think that's so wrong. I'm not gonna do nothing.
You don't have to go at that time of year.
Crazy.
You go at another time of year. It's not only popping one weekend out of the year.
It's popping one weekend out of the year.
Really?
Other than that,
Nation of Domination is it only
Louisiana
popping?
is a bowl, people. Okay, I'm not trying to get flooded out there in the bayou.
It's only in March. That's the only time.
I don't want to get flooded in the bayou. What up, Anthony? Jay's, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I know. 9 mil. It's $1 billion. Yeah, it's $1 billion company. I mean, it's. Good gracious! Look at the slap. You know, whoa, dude!
I mean, that's as bad as what he did to Homeboy.
Wow!
Wait, did they change Butch's name back?
I don't think they did it yet. Is Butch still Butch? You cannot step on the back of a man's head like that. That's crazy, dog.
Well, maybe he did the back because when he did the front last week, he almost killed him.
Wow.
Let me see somebody's thumb cut up like that. That's crazy.
Yes, it will. I think the Usos have a plan to beat Sammy and Kevin. Insert a hooded figure.
Co-carriage?
Mm.
Hi, co-carriage. Don't know how to say your name, but welcome.
I don't know, man. We have a lot. You know what? I don't know. I guess I can't. I don't know. You just got to come back tomorrow night. I'm all of my feelings about this year's Mania. I really am. They're doing what they can with what they got. As far as the championship goes, at least for the women, I'm pretty confident in my predictions. With the Bloodline, I don't know. I don't know, dog. I don't know. But like I said, my whole thing with pro wrestling at its core is about kayfabe. That's why we watch it and they stick with it. So I don't really like this whole idea of we just let the curtain down. It is what it is.
Yeah, but it's too late. You can't undo it. This is a social media age.
I
know it
get
sucks,
it.
but we
that's
can't
why I'm saying
go back.
But that's ultimately why I'm saying that I don't want the formulaic thing to take place. It's like with Austin Theory and John Cena. I want, even if it makes me mad, I mean, I still feel some type of way about The Undertaker losing at WrestleMania. I don't know if I'll ever get over that. I might take that hurt to my grave, to be honest with you, to my grave.
So
but I want,
and so will Vince, and so will
as well. They
else.
show Vince is a son of a. I'm not even going to care what he thinks, but I'm saying, like, I want to see. The thing that I like the most about John Cena versus The Rock, aside from that very real, very long build that they had going, it was just this pot. Like, my man is in Louisiana. You know, you get all the ingredients in there, huh? You make that just jambalaya. You get
layers and flavors and textures.
Just, the pot's just doing a little bit of this, get the steam, filling that, you know what I mean? Cooking for a minute. You lift that, yeah, you put a little bit of that salt in there. Maybe put a little bit of that there, but, that's it. That's what that was for me.
Right.
But they ran it back. They ran it back. I'm tired of the formulaic deals that we constantly get with pro wrestling. And I want to see the swerve. That's all I'm saying. That's how I feel about Cody Rhodes entering the Royal Rumble at number 30. When he entered at number 30, we all knew it was over. We already knew he was going to win. I don't even care if we knew that, but at least make it seem like he really worked hard, scrapped, enter at number 17, number 20 at least.
I don't know why Dolph Ziggler is sticking with this pink bubblegum Ken doll persona.
Sticks out. You know, sticks out.
I mean, he was a champion at one time, and now he's just a B player staple.
But he's getting that money. I think, oh, good God almighty.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He killed him. Dolph is dead. He's out cold.
Dolph's got chopped in half, and my man is just a limp noodle right now.
You're still just, what are you doing? Just tell him.
And this just have mercy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Okay, Gunther's trying to make an example out of Dolph, which I'm not mad at. He wants to send a message to Sheamus and Drew. But good gracious, he's limp.
He's picking up dead weight. That's commendable. He has a rip in his pants.
Wow.
Wardrobe, can we talk?
Wow. That chop, though. That chop was no joke. Can we see that chop again? Chop the heck out of him.
You know, I still want to look at him. I still like looking at him.
Dolph? Well, I mean, that's kind of mean.
You know darn well I'm not talking about Dolph.
It's more than Mardi Gras popping. We have other festivals, stuff throughout the year.
There you go. There you go. You know what? We're coming to New Orleans. I know I wasn't invited, but I'm coming anyway.
Told you, man, example.
Oh, please. Dolph don't compare to either one of them, and you know it. It's a weird haircut. You can't decide between like a mohawk and a buzz cut.
He's got a strong haircut.
It's weird.
9! Ons contact!
You know, that's what he reminds me of. I feel like he's like the bad villain in the Marvel movie.
I can see that.
Like in Captain America.
I can see that.
He's waiting for him to peel his face off and it's all red underneath.
That's what about AEW sometimes. Let the curtain down way too much. See, this is what I'm saying. Now they're going to have behind the scenes stuff. I like looking at their, behind in their lives a little bit, but keep the mystery. Keep the mystery alive. Look, it's just like a magic show. Okay, we know chances are you're not in the dark arts. You're not in legal Lucifer. Okay, you know some you've done some studying on your craft. I don't want to know how you did it. Of course you want to know, but you don't want to know.
Right.
I don't want to go see David Copperfield in Las Vegas and then stay for the after show so we can tell you how we did all the tricks.
No, don't tell us.
Where's the mystery? So.
Oh, I like that they did with his how they.
Thank you, Jedi Knight. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. And we're stuck with it. You know what else we're stuck with? I'm gonna tell you when the commercial comes on. Okay, it's a Marvel thing. I've said this once before. All right, folks, here we go. Main event. Cody Rhodes coming out here. I love that jacket too. It's a nice jacket he's got on.
You can rock it.
I can't rock it. Yeah, I think I can.
Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, folks. We got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Can he defeat the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns at WrestleMania this year? That remains to be seen.
Do you guys know if they sell that belt?
Oh, you didn't look yet?
I didn't look yet, but if they have it for sale, SmackDown will get it.
I'm holding my predictions close to my chest.
Until tomorrow. You have to come back tomorrow for our live prediction show to hear the predictions.
What I'm saying is, this is about being robbed. You could have just, look, having WrestleMania streak end did Taker no favors. It didn't even do the guys that beat him any favors. It didn't. It just didn't. It was a mistake. It was a bad move, and it never should have happened.
Wow.
And that's hashtag facts circle message. Okay? I'll stand by that. Hey, Mary, how are you?
Hey, Mary.
Oh boy, I would love for Orton to be back. I really would.
Yeah, if he's in that good a shape, he's okay. He must be better by now.
I don't know. Back injuries are no joke. I know he had surgery.
True. But he's working out.
I don't know.
Although that's part of rehabbing, so.
Working out is fine. You got to get in the ring and start mixing it up and start slamming and start doing stuff.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like last year when you had Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens. It was actually a much better match than I thought it was going to be. But I mean, was that an I Quit Iron Man match? You know, with Bret Hart? No.
You know what? Solo must really have looked up to Samoa Joe, because he's just got so many similarities with him. His music, the towel thing, I like it. I think that he was a Samoa Joe fan.
Here comes the street champion right here. So here's my thing, right? Being robbed. I've said this before on other lives. I'm gonna say it one more again. I sent it to you. Did you watch the Marvel thing, the World Breaker Hulk? Did you watch it? Okay, the World Breaker Hulk. I've said this. We were robbed by the writers, by the directors of Endgame. For those, I'm not even a comic book person, but I knew enough about it to know that World Breaker Hulk existed. World Breaker Hulk is basically unbeatable. Okay, facts.
Yeah.
You have people that died to push a character forward. Instead, we had Professor Hulk, who was just like, I don't know, might as well just worked at a shoe store or glasses shop. He had no emotion. Your lady died, the only one that could get through to the Hulk, and you were just whatever about it.
He threw a bench.
You might as well have thrown a Nerf ball. We have had movies for years where people are on vengeance. John Wick.
Well, wait
it's a whole vengeance thing.
But that was Hawkeye too. Because Hawkeye lost his mind and just started killing bad people day and night.
Changed his whole name, changed his whole character, became a real badass.
Right. And then his family came back and he was like, oh, my bad. Sorry about that.
So you telling me you get your butt whooped by Thanos so bad that you refuse to come out. He kills your old lady. And you still do nothing about it. The writer was just like, well, we're going to go in a different direction with this. We're going to take creative license with this Hulk character. We just... And we were robbed of what could have been an epic fight between World Breaker Hulk and Thanos. Think about that for a second. I don't even care if he killed Thanos. I just wanted to see him be mortally wounded. Something.
Yeah, because by the time they found Thanos, he was mortally wounded anyway. So what would have been the harm in letting Hulk mortally wound him right before he did everything and then made everybody, snapped his finger or whatever. And then you could still have the same ending later, but he would have been the one to inflict that mortal wound.
We had a scarier Hulk when Scarlet Witch messed with his mind and Tony Stark was in the Hulkbuster suit.
Yeah.
That Hulk was scary.
Yeah.
If you think back to the original series, right, with Bill Bixby, and then a second it's like he does something, he hurts himself, then that music hits.
No, don't. It's still
and then he turns, and he's got his eyes turn color. You in your heart was like, it's about to go down.
I'm still scared of it. I can't watch it.
You dig what I'm saying? So just imagine for a second that he gets the news that Natasha Romanoff has been killed by Thanos.
And then he goes World Baker Hulk as a result.
And you just see a close-up of his face, and you see a change in him you have yet to see in these Marvel films. We didn't get it.
She wasn't technically
it.
Killed by Thanos. She was killed by Hawkeye.
Okay, call it what you will. Point is, she
died. She didn't kill
but that
Hawkeye,
was also part of the Hollywood writing.
She gave her life.
That's all I'm saying. I know we went off the beaten path a little bit, but that's what I'm.
Okay, so we're back. All roads lead to Roman. We haven't seen them face to face enough, though, man.
Well, you know.
I mean,
I still think we've got a better build up faster with Dom and Ray. I think. You know what I mean?
That's not new. That's been going on forever.
Yeah, but at this point, it finally ramped up.
Right.
Like it finally ramped up, but they were invested in it in the way that they needed to. They got here eventually. We said, okay, you guys got to have face-to-face interaction. It happened. It took a minute, but it happened. It happened. Want us to end a DQ for Solo's sake, right? Right? Like I don't know, man. I don't know, but maybe if Cody gets this pin, maybe that's the beginning sign with the entire bloodline. The undefeated Solo.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. This has a lot of different ways this can go. Isn't that right, Bone Crusher? Where's that good girl? You want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi to the people?
She's like, no.
No, she's sleeping. Bone Crusher's. She's right. Bone Crusher's right here, but she's asleep. She's asleep. B, you better start praying for your boy because his worst nightmare is about to come true. Oh,
hit that knee.
Hey, Nico Thompson, good to see you.
We shall see.
Good to see you in here. It's in the WWE shop. Okay, good.
Oh, it is.
Good.
Okay. Well, we'll be having that on the set soon.
Yeah, that will be in order. We will be getting that. Paul, look at how creepy looks.
Oh, why is he even out there with his knee taped up that bad? It's like, it looks like his knee's in traction.
You know, Ben had his knee. But it's a street champion. You got to dust it off. You got to dust that crap off. Interesting, Mary. Interesting. Hey, Joe Davidian, good to see you in here. Why does Sami, KO, and Cody have to finish their stories?
Every stories need an ending. And I like how Bone Crusher just went outside the door and then just laid down right outside the door. Like she was irritated that you were talking to her or what?
Like, I'm sorry. I mean, dang. You're a channel mascot.
Right.
Show up.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, Joe, don't you think that every story has to have an ending? Like, that's like if you have if you're watching a movie and there's no ending, that's not fair. Unless they're about to have a part 2, you got to have an ending at some point. Can't just leave us hanging like you did with Lana. I
mean, this could be it, right? This could be the ending of the Bloodline story and the beginning of Cody's. You know, he came back for this. But I got to leave my prediction till tomorrow. But tomorrow, please come back because I'm coming with it. That's what I'm doing. I'm coming with it. Coming with the shots. It takes a whole year. I don't think so.
What takes a whole year?
I think their feud is going to take like the whole.
Oh.
You know. Do you think Cody and Roman will be the feud that will take place the whole year? I don't think so.
You think it will be a one and done?
I mean, again, no predictions, but let's just say hypothetically speaking, Cody does not win, right? He does not win at Mania. Some way, somehow, Roman retains. Again, no freaking way Cody comes back to WWE to not become WWE champion. There's just no way. You got to do it at a big pay-per-view. If not Mania, I'm thinking SummerSlam. It's got to be something, and it's got to be soon. I don't see them stretching this thing out, especially due to the fact that he got injured and he was on the shelf for so long.
Right.
He can't risk it. They can't risk it. So if it's not going to happen at Mania, it's got to happen at a big pay-per-view within the next few months.
Richie Bailey, I feel you. I feel like, between Samoa Joe and Umaga, he's a good mix between those two, wouldn't you say?
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Umaga was their uncle, right? Was he an uncle? He was their uncle.
Marvel Secret Invasion scheduled premiere on June. Yeah, I mean it is, and we're all in on the Marvel train. We are. We've watched pretty much everything. You know, some good, some not so good. Probably the best Christmas special ever in the history of the planet was the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. I absolutely loved it. It was
so good, you guys. If you have not seen the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, I promise you, we are not getting paid for this promotion, but it was good. It was really good.
It's you know, JD from New York said the same thing about Ray Domville. I mean, yeah. Betsy Ross could come back and do Captain America. Ooh, I feel some type of way about Captain America. I can't watch Endgame to this day. That's a one and done for me. I will never, ever watch Endgame again. The movie just destroyed so many things, and now we have to go to Disney Plus for things to be righted.
That's funny. Rickardy said, did Ray get his eye back?
I think the same thing. I think he went to the eye shop just like Thor did when his sister took out his eye.
And just got a glass eye.
So Ray did get his eye back. Oh man, that's really funny. Stubs a toe out there. Yeah, you know, he probably does. I can imagine that his God help him if he gets that cramp. That cramp you get where your toes just go in different directions and you're just like, oh Lord, jeez. You know what I mean? I think it happens. I'm surprised they still let him because Rusev, if you remember, wrestled barefoot.
Right.
Then he injured himself and then he had to wear boots from that point on. So the fact that he's still wearing nothing.
Riddle too.
Yeah, power to him.
When is Riddle coming back? Is he coming back?
He's supposed to be coming back soon.
Then maybe they're going to bring them back together at this point.
I mean, maybe.
You might as well. Might as well bring them back together so they get that pop because they get a better pop together.
They got to get those, but if they're going to do it, they got to get some gold around that waist.
Oh, Cody couldn't get him up.
That's a big dude right there. The Street Champion is solid. You know, he's like our guinea pig. He's just solid. We have two guinea pigs now. One is bigger than the other. We just got a new one. It's a little thinner, gray, but we have this one guinea pig. It's just.
We should rename him Solo.
I mean, he's just solid. Yeah, best way to lose is interfere. Jump Cody, DQ, KO, send him come out and save Cody. They brawl. Best save Solo. Yeah, Yeah.
Come on, Solo. You're not even hitting him, bro.
What you doing on tonight? Look, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm going to have a drink tomorrow night. Maybe I'll have a couple of Steve Wires. As a matter of fact, I will, in fact, have a broken skull. Steve Wires here on set.
Are you?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be, got a lot to say. The torn peg was enough, exactly.
Ooh.
Hey, Emily. You're never late. Welcome to the show.
Especially because you're on the other side of the world, aren't you?
Exactly. Thank you for coming in here. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And that's going to happen at WrestleMania. Seth better win. We're gonna talk about that too. I mean, Seth needs a win. He needs a big win at Mania. He really does. Logan Paul keeps getting the better of him, but he needs that win. It's going to happen at WrestleMania. What is happening at WrestleMania, Drew? Nation of Domination.
Hi, Deontay.
I hear you. I agree with the first part of your statement, in that WrestleMania is the pay-per-view of all pay-per-views. I've said this many a time, and I'm gonna come in hard tomorrow with my predictions, because WrestleMania is the de facto pay-per-view for the WWE. And that's probably one of the reasons why I'm still slightly underwhelmed by WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. And I'll explain later.
By the lineup?
The Christmas special was funny. Yes, it was.
The lineup is self-explanatory.
I mean, Zay, interesting point in regards to Stacy Keibler. Even if that is what fans are saying or people are saying about her, let's be perfectly frank here.
About what? What are they saying about her?
Let's be perfectly frank here. Being a woman at that time, in that era in the WWE, was not easy. It was not easy. You basically had to go out there every night every week with your head held high, basically being naked.
Mm-hmm. Having people catcall you. Even, I mean, if you look at the backstage with Triple H and them, what they were doing and how they treated women, Ric Flair and them, it was disgusting. Women were treated gross, and she came out and did her thing. She remained professional. I was always a fan of hers. I liked her a lot. There's a lot of people who come out and I'm like, who is that? As soon as I saw her, I'm like, oh, they're inducting Stacy Keibler. If I know who you are, if I'm remembering you, if I remember I was a fan of yours, I think she deserves more credit than that. You know what I mean?
And there are plenty of women who didn't want to do any of that and refused. And more power to them. But the fact that you did, and you did your job well, and that's the thing about pro wrestling, especially in WWE. You're asked all the time to do some stuff you just don't want to do. That goes against your very fiber, goes against your being. Oh, that's it, Cody Cutter. But he can't cover his man. Look at Paul.
Paul Heyman gonna cheat?
Paul going, oh, wait, music hitting. And the Usos are out.
And Sammy and KO will be right behind him.
Is that a long sleeve either one shirt? Ooh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Oh, that's a hoodie.
It's the hoodie.
Ooh, we gotta get that hoodie. We're gonna go into the shop after this. So I say she deserves it. Goodness gracious. That's it. No, Cody kicks out. 2. And here comes Sami Zayn. Joe, you're probably right. He probably is going to go to Hollywood after this. But I still feel some type of way. And they're going at it. Everybody's windmilling. I just love the camera. Just zooms in. It's all over the place. I got to give him credit. Big ups to the camera guy. Brock is going to be done after Mania. I mean, cool. He ain't doing nothing right now anyway. Uh-oh. Cody got him.
Oh, wow.
That's it. There it is.
Okay, I'm glad he got the win. That's fine. But I don't love that move because he only actually connects with that move ever so often. Like he protects them so much in the move that it didn't look to me realistic that move would have won him the match, in my opinion. I still like that move.
I don't know, man. Paul's talking to somebody. Who's talking? He's talking to the Tribal Chief.
Of course.
Talking to the Tribal Chief. I don't know about this. I mean, Cody needed the he needed the momentum going into Mania, but I don't know.
I swear that person's sign just said, I have mommy issues. Get it?
Yes.
That's one of the best signs I've ever seen. Outside of the person who had our sign. The one person who loved us enough to show our sign in the audience.
Oh, by the way, when we are at SmackDown in the Hall of Fame ceremony, because we still rock masks when we go out in public, because we don't have COVID or whatever the hell else is going on out here, swine flu, bird flu, avian flu. We're not trying to get sick. Us being sick don't really mix. She's actually a little under the weather right now, but she's coming out of it. But our masks, our light up masks that actually will have words going across, so you'll see us. We'll probably be the only ones in there with masks. So if you see masks that are lit up, I say A&B Comics, we got some really good seats, and we're actually really happy about this. You might catch us at the Hall of Fame ceremony and on SmackDown. So watch out for it when I bring in title belts, right?
Well, I don't know about really good seats. We're not on the floor, but I don't really like being on the floor because then I can't see over all the people who are standing up and holding signs. If you could be in the front row of the second level, then you have really, really good eyesight. It looks like you're further away than you are when you're on camera, but like you get really good vision. You don't have anyone standing up blocking you. I prefer that section.
I mean, look, if this is a situation where Roman really is going to be did it again. Why does it only do this at the end?
I don't know.
That's really weird.
I do not know.
Okay, let me turn this back on. Does everything to do with this being on? What in here?
You just turned it back on again, so you can see if it's related in some way. So now just leave that alone, and we'll see if it happens again.
Okay, let's just see what happens. I apologize. Okay, I die inside when this happens, so please understand. I do not take this lightly. And when this stream ends, I'm taking this whole set and I'm trashing it like World Breaker Hole should have done to Thanos. But I digress. If Roman really is going to go to Hollywood, if Mr. Part-Time Champion loses, goes to Hollywood, and you have Cody being champion for, however long, I gotta ask the question. The Usos aren't going anywhere. Are you telling me the Usos are also going to lose and just kind of just be tribal chiefless? Solo really just going to be Solo? And who exactly is going to be with Paul Heyman? Okay. Is he going to stick around?
I have a real problem with you saying Solo is just going to be Solo. Solo had a career in the Indies. He was highly regarded in NXT. And he would be fine on his own.
I'm not saying he wouldn't be fine.
He will be with his brothers.
And the Usos are multi-time champions. Right. I'm not taking their accomplishments away from them at all.
And so they can stand behind him if he gets another title, a continental.
But I'm saying this whole thing has fallen under the umbrella of the tribal chief.
But that can't last forever.
I'm wondering what's going to happen if this is the case. Because this whole thing has really, let's be honest, it's been the bloodline.
Right.
Going strong. Now no bloodline. What do we got?
Judgment Day.
I don't know.
You still have Charlotte.
Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too.
I mean,
when I get into it, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that tomorrow.
And I'm sure they have plans for Gunther, but I really hope they don't bring him to like champion, because
Why you gotta say it like that, bro? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Oh, Kevin Grimes is bulked up. He's going to be on the main roster after Mania. Interesting. Mary's going to accept whatever the outcome is. I can respect that. Hey, Rickety, good to see you. Logan going to knock him. Ooh.
Rickety be in there for a minute.
See, and David Tate did not like that crossroads. It wasn't great.
No, I didn't love it.
It wasn't a great crossroads.
I didn't love it either.
Look, it's back on.
It's a really hard move. Yeah, we have to not turn off the TV. Now we know.
Has something to do with this?
Well, we'll figure it out, but at least we know. So we don't have to get out of here and turn off the match. But
Interesting.
Overall, what do you guys give tonight's Raw? What are your ratings on a scale of 1 to 10?
Richie Bailey, I can't call it. I can't call it. I'm not saying I do or I don't. I'm saying my soul is not at rest with this Mania card and what's going to happen. That's all I'm saying. Story, please, Roman had his time. I mean, he did. He did. 6-man tag, solo streak is broken. Yeah. 4 a.m. But you're here to watch Raw with you guys. Come on, Emily.
Welcome, Emily.
Come on. Y'all the real ones, man. Seriously. We know there are other people doing live watch-alongs and after show stuff right now, and you dip in and dip out. But the fact that you want to spend some time with us, even if it's just a few minutes, it honestly means so much to us because we really pour our hearts, our soul into this, and we're still babies. You know, we're still coming up. We got to come up. You know, but one day we're gonna be more shredded than the Julian salad, man.
Miss Elizabeth over Stacy. That's interesting. I don't know that they're on the same. It's not the same thing. It's not the same.
First lady of wrestling.
No. It's them saying I don't know that I would compare those two. It's different decades. They were doing different things.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't hate on Keibler for being eye candy when Elizabeth was kind of supposed to be Macho Man's eye candy, even though she was also his like queen and everything. Absolutely, she was the first lady of wrestling. I wouldn't have any problem with her getting into the Hall of Fame whatsoever.
I'm surprised. I can't believe she hasn't.
I just don't know that it needs to be an either or situation. Was what I was saying.
You're gonna give it a 9.7 out of 10. Takes too long. Yeah, the Crossroads. Yeah, I mean, I'm not
always look great.
I'm not a big fan of finishers that specifically involves. How do I say this? Like I like a finisher to just be your finisher, like it's all you. You dig what I'm saying? I don't really like the finisher to be like you need your opponent's help to do your finisher, especially if it's obvious. So that's kind of how I feel about it. Hey, Samantha Poole, how are you? Good to see you. Loveland.
Hey, Samantha
Frog.
Poole.
Wow, good to see you as well.
Loveland.
Oh, come on, Richie Bailey with that super chat. We appreciate you so much. Thank you very much for this.
Richie.
Circle message. You guys gonna dress up for the Hall of Fame? We're gonna have a little something.
We're trying to finalize the wardrobe. It's kind of hard because originally it's like you want to wear what you want to wear to SmackDown, but you're right, Hall of Fame is kind of fancy. So we're still deciding what the ensemble will be.
It's gonna be something. That's all I know. It's gonna be something. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be something. It's not gonna be blue jeans and a t-shirt. I'll tell you that. But yeah, we're excited. This is a really big deal. We're actually going out the night before, and we're just gonna be doing something. It's gonna be good. Yeah. It's gonna be good. So I'm happy about it. It's gonna be a good birthday weekend for your boy. Wow.
I'm sorry.
She took a Benadryl.
I did. I'm a little medicated right now.
Yeah. No, we figured it out. I think we got to the heart of what that blackout was. So it seems to be in a connection we have an HDMI cable setup. We got a whole this whole home studio situation here. We got a lot of stuff happening. But now I think we figured out what the issue is. So now that I know, I'm gonna make that correction.
Because knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Okay.
See, I froze. See that? Knit to Neek.
Everybody thought that Bray was coming. That is so funny.
That would have been nice.
We should have came back up with the howdy mask on.
Yeah, that actually would have been kind of. That actually would have been. Dang it! Where's the mask? Yeah, that happens again.
It's on the wall.
No, Deontay, we're not going to WrestleMania. We're just going to SmackDown and Hall of Fame. We will be doing a live watch along for night 1 and night 2. So come back. We got a lot going on. Plus, if you don't know, if you just joined us, we are doing a live WrestleMania night 1, night 2 prediction show with just Alex of Alex's World tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. He has a lot to say. We have a lot to say because she's been holding me back Home like I'm the yard dog.
Holding these alligators down.
That's what she's doing. But I got a lot to say, boy. I can see a lot of new champions this weekend.
Natu. Hello, Natu.
I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. We're going to get the whole rundown. Gosh, why can't I talk about it right now? Okay. All right. I'm not going to calm down.
You know what, Nation of Domination, I actually saw Roman say it. Roman was on, I think he might have been on Jimmy Kimmel or maybe it was Fallon. I think it was on Fallon. And he did say that he was going to start doing some acting and pursuing that Hollywood. So that was actually straight from his mouth.
But
it's just a matter of when.
The commercial. It was a good commercial. I don't think he's like Cody said to Solo. You're not ready. So get into some more acting classes, hone your skills, Tribal Chief. Maybe we'll catch you down the road, player.
I'll take that with a grain of salt. Well, you know what? That's not true. I would take that as a grain of salt because I'm going to say there's a little bit of jealousy going on.
Say what?
Between you and Mr. Reigns. However, you are the best actor that I know or that I've ever seen.
Well, yeah, you don't see me acting.
So I'm just saying for you as a professional actor to say that he can't act, I have to respect that.
I'm going to be over there. Hey, Roman, you ain't the guy for Hollywood, player.
You going to say that on SmackDown?
I'm going to say it on SmackDown.
And you make sure you do that when the camera's up so they can all hear you.
Okay. I'm going to say a lot of y'all going to hear it.
He ain't going to hear it, though. He's scared.
He's going to be the one scared. I don't want none of this. You kidding me?
Want the smoke.
You don't want the smoke? You don't want to catch these hands? Shoot. What do we think is going to happen with Bray? I don't know, Loveland. I don't know. But that's part of the reason why we think there's more going on behind the scenes than WWE's letting us to believe. I think Vince McMahon is much more involved than we're being told. And we're not being told for obvious reasons.
I mean...
What other reason could there be for him to leave so abruptly? Again.
And if he was out on some kind of injury or medical related something, they would tell us. They're not saying nothing.
Unless we do know that Bray has had some mental breaks, if you will.
But even if it was that, would he not? He is pretty public about that on social media. Well, I guess not in the middle of a break. He might not necessarily be.
I don't know.
I hope that's
I don't
not
know.
the
People want to
case.
keep real quiet about it, like we had Naomi, for example. Let's talk about that for a hot minute.
Yeah.
She confirmed on Instagram that she's no longer with the company.
Just randomly confirmed it on Instagram.
Very unsatisfying.
Yeah. Because so you and Sasha walk out, and what became of that? To what end? Where was your list of demands? Where was your, I don't know, you guys coming back and redeeming yourselves, I feel like that's what the universe wanted. The fact that you guys never came back.
I mean, I get.
I just wonder, does that speak just to WWE or does that speak to them? Because at that point, Vince wasn't in the conversation. Triple H and Stephanie were in the conversation and they still couldn't make it work. I honestly think that Naomi really shot herself in the foot standing with Sasha. I really do. I think it was a bad move.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. I mean, I get the idea that you want better for your characters, you want better for your partner, you want better for the story, you want better for the women's division overall. The women's division has been treated like booty stank, like the twos, for years. You finally, just now, get women's tag team championship belts, and you are treating the women's tag team champions in such a way that they felt disrespected. So they felt like they got to stand on principle, drop the title belts on the desk, and walk out the door.
And then to what end? So you never told any of us what you walked out over officially. You never told any of us why you refused to sign again. And you just mention in passing, no, I'm just answer a fan, no, I'm not under contract anymore. I, as a wrestling fan, I feel like we deserve better. I feel like we still deserve better. I feel like we deserve some answers.
These were two former women's SmackDown champions, the current at that time women's tag team champions, and we just got nothing. And like you said, I don't know what it did for the cause of the women's division. I'm not sure. But also with pro wrestling, it's also a situation where it's a fine line because you're part of your brand, and all the time we hear wrestlers don't want to do something because they feel like it's going to hurt their brand. But then you have the powers that be like, look, this is not just about your brand, this is about the industry overall. And we're telling you, like they used to say, this is what's best for business. So we need you to do what we feel is best for business, even if you don't like it. Because we're still your employer and you need to do what we're telling you to do. And yet, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just very unsatisfying. But the women don't have a solid tag team division, though. Well,
that's true.
But I've said this so many times on the show.
They
that can
weren't
be
a tag
easily
team either. They were just thrown together like everybody else.
But I'm saying this could be easily rectified. Easily rectified. You have a good crop of people backstage doing nothing. You have a performance center. You train these people up. You see who people vibe with, just like Caden and Katana Chance. They were thrown together. And let me tell you something. As a tag team, fire. They're really good friends. Fire. It shows in and out of the ring. And their chemistry in that ring, fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So it can happen if you take the time to invest. You don't have to throw people haphazardly together on live television. You have shows, house shows, dark matches. You're not on TV all the time. So get these people together. Like, we got to bolster this division, then make it happen. They're just choosing not to.
Make it happen, Captain.
They're choosing not to do it. They're choosing, once again, to not invest in the women's division like they should.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going back to the well, which I'm not mad at Lita. I'm not mad at Trish, but they're retired. And you literally have a retired person, part-time person who says, I can still go with the belt. Quite frankly, when we last saw you wrestle, you couldn't really go. But you're holding championship gold. You are. And I'm going to play into that tomorrow night with how I feel about that and some other match. But we will get there. We will definitely get there. Richie Bailey with that super chat. Come on, Richie Bailey. You guys think Roman Reigns as champion is the greatest run y'all have seen live and in the moment? Or do y'all like CM Punk's run, or Cena's run, for year-plus long title reigns?
That's pretty hard. You have to remember, we actually saw Hogan's live run.
Let me tell you something.
We've been around. We saw Andre the Giant's run. Steve Austin, The Rock's runs. I don't know. I think The Rock, I don't know. The Rock's run was pretty damn good. His chemistry with everybody and everything, his interaction with everybody who stepped in the ring, men and women, everything was just electrifying. He really was electrifying. There's a reason that he got as far as he did in life, and his run was electrifying. So as much as I love this run, I think The Rock's run was more exciting, was better.
For me, I think it's a great question. Richie Bailey. I think it boils down to era.
Right.
I think Roman Reigns is the greatest run of this era.
Oh, for sure. What other run was there in this era?
That's what I'm saying. We've had other champions. It hasn't been like this for a while. You literally are the face that runs the place. You carry the company on your back. The Bloodline has done that successfully. Mm-hmm. So I think of this era, yes.
And John Cena, though, we're not taking nothing away from Cena. Like, you know, Cena was hated for a long time. And in his run, what was so amazing about his run is that there really was half an audience booing him and half an audience hating on him. I mean, and cheering him on. Every arena, every time we were there too, every time we were there, he got half boos and half cheers. So, you know, John Cena's run was pretty great, but I like Roman's better.
I mean, if you look back on like you said, Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan was, you know, back then champions were champion for years straight. Hogan was champion for 4 consecutive years. Bob Backlund before him was champion for 6 years.
Yeah, that was before the days where kids had ADHD and can't watch.
You know, yeah. So I'm like,
that long.
Everybody had their era, and I think they fit into that era, and that's part of the reason that I don't like necessarily people from the past coming back to compete with people of the today, just because, unless there's an ultimate payoff other than the formulaic, just bring the new person over. I'm a little tired of that, because if we're going to now break with the tradition of kayfabe, that protected wrestling kayfabe, and then I feel we need to break with the tradition of formulaic, predictive wrestling matches and ends. I just do. I think we're past that. It's 2023. I mean, Ric Flair was 16-time champion. So was his run any worse or better than Hogan's 4-year run? I just think it's different. I think it's a different time. But I just feel like we're all at a point now where we can do stuff that's just not the norm.
You know who I would like to see be tag team champions? Is Bayley and Trish Stratus together.
I mean, if she's really going to come out of retirement.
She is built like she's been working out to come. Like, I mean,
she always remained in shape.
She is completely in shape.
You know, yeah.
And so, you know, I would like to see that. I think they'd be a strong team.
I mean, I can see it. Great question, Richie Bailey. Mm-hmm. Really great question. We appreciate that. Full reaction, Becky Lynch versus Io Sky. Are we going to see Io Sky or Io Shirai?
I have a feeling. Did that happen tonight? Because we missed the first hour.
If it did, we're going to go back and watch Raw now. If there's something that's coming up, but I prefer Io Shirai over Io Sky any day. Do we like Becky and Lita as a tag team?
Did someone else just say that?
Yeah, so.
Yes, Emily, look, man, we are right here, yo. Oh, Becky and Lita.
Do we like them as a tag team?
Do we? We like today's Becky with the Lita days of old as a tag team. But Lita just disappointed the last couple matches that I've seen her in. And I'm not expecting much of nothing, to be honest with you, which sucks because I'm a fan. And that is why we don't like you to bring our heroes back.
I'm not a fan of one half of a tag team wrestling solo, especially if you're a champion. You should be a tag team through and through. Tag teams of the past remain tag teams. Tag team gold, they generally ended as tag teams. Occasionally, if your partner's injured, that's one thing, but no, they should have wrestled.
Rickard, he thinks Brett's run was still the best. He probably agrees with you on that.
Well, Brett, I mean,
if CM Punk was here, Roman Reigns wouldn't be champion. I have got to disagree with you, homeboy. Yeah. CM Punk ain't even that good in the ring. And he's kind of annoying on the microphone, to be honest with you. I'm not saying he's not good on the microphone, but he doesn't have the same presence. Now, when he came back, he got a huge pop from the audience. Of course he did. But we didn't love him as a wrestler back in the day. We don't think he's all that great now. He's all right.
His
last match, he stepped it up more when he fought MJF. But I don't think he's on Roman's level, in my opinion. I know there's plenty of people who are very offended at that.
Not at all.
I didn't care that CM Punk left. It was cool to see everybody who cared that he came back. I just was not one of them. Yeah,
Brock Lesnar's run 500 days. So, I mean, did he have a good run? But they built him up as this, unbeatable beast. So, I don't know. It's just.
That's true. Cena was champion in this era at one point, which is why I brought him up, because we are aware that, he was one of the runs in this era, but I still think Roman's is.
Yeah, but see.
Even at the last two pay-per-views we went to, no, he wasn't at the last one. At the one before, Money in the Bank, even though half of the audience was wearing John Cena gear, when he came out, they all put the ones up in their gear. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I still choose Roman over Cena.
Yeah, but see, what I'm saying is, I don't mean the era just in the time period, right? Like John Cena still exists in this time period,
right? You're talking about what I mean? Era as far as
like your time. Like I'm on the active roster. You will constantly see me. I don't just pop in once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So John Cena also a multi-time champion. Look, you don't become a multi-time champion by happenstance.
No.
So they see something in you, and that's how I feel also about Charlotte Flair. She's a she just has it, and people want to hate. I understand you getting this, you're pushing us down the throat, but I mean, let's be honest. At the time, would you rather Ronda still be champion or Charlotte?
Yeah.
Now is this going to be Rhea's time? We'll talk about that tomorrow. We all feel some type of way about that. I'm just talking about when you are actively doing it and you are the champion.
Right.
Because John Cena embarrassed Roman Reigns. He got called out on the mic. It was terrible. It was an assassination. And Roman had no defense. All he could say was, "Shut up, John." That's all you got.
The first time around.
I'm saying it took Roman a minute to get here. Mm-hmm. But he's here.
Yeah, he persevered.
So this is his era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is the Roman era, for sure.
It's the Roman Reigns empire. But Becky versus Rhea was the first match of Raw. Okay, well then we're gonna go watch that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll be watching that.
And I feel some type of way about that. But again, maybe Lita just didn't. I don't know. I don't like it. Back in the day, CM Punk was epic. Now he's in epic. I don't think. I will never categorize CM Punk as epic. Never. He was okay. Yeah, we did catch the Damian Priest Rey Mysterio match, Roland. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna go watch Raw. We have a lot going on this week.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow night, live prediction show for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 with just Alex.
Yeah.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Set your watch. Tell Google. Tell Siri. Tell Alexa. Set an alarm. Come back.
6 p.m. our time? Are you sure? Because
yes, it is 6 p.m. our time, which is 8 p.m. his time.
Okay, so then 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got you.
We're over this already. It's all squared away. Later on this week, your boy's birthday weekend, we will be at Crypto.com Arena. That's so fine. Crypto.com Arena.
I think.
For the Hall of Fame ceremony and SmackDown Live. And then we'll be doing a live watch along for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 and see all my predictions come true. Because I'm money all day. Right? So, Aka finally blows prediction. No, Sophie Dophie. Predictions are going to hit. And you all will watch. Thank you, Richie Bailey, for super chatting. You still remain our super chat champion. Thank you to everybody that joined us. Even if it was late, you're never late. We appreciate you. On behalf of a sleeping bone crusher, just curled up.
Knocked out.
She's had a very busy day of barking and sleeping and eating and pooping.
Tomorrow, come back here.
9 p.m. Yes, it will be 9 p.m. your time. Absolutely. Emily, we know it's early or late, however you want to look at it. So thank
Middle of the
you.
night.
So everybody, please
morning.
come back. And on your way out, make sure you hit that like button, smash it, rack it, stack it. And we will see you all tomorrow night for A&B Combos Wrestling Edition prediction show with just Alex of Alex's World. A safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Until then, folks, we bid you all
Adieu to you.
thank you, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. Right?
Yes.
Yes, see you tomorrow. Bye.